The noise are nigh innumerable.
She's right, and we don't exactly have all day here. We've gotta convince Shiba to help us before it's too late. There's gotta be something we can do to stop the noise. But what? What can we do?
What's the matter, Zeptograms?
Oh, Minamimoto is gonna be relevant again.
You having trouble calculating the distortion?
Huh?
Mr. Minami?
Crunch!
Well, well. Looks like you took Taboo to a whole new level.
You! What you doing here, Pieface?
Just came to check my figures. See what that little variable I integrated can really do, you know?
Unfortunately, I don't. But does this mean we can leave the noise to you? Listen, we need to go see Shiba as soon as possible.
That was really annoying. Annoying? Why'd I say it like that? That was really annoying. They did Beat's dialogue, like, before I pressed X, so it made it skip. That was stupid.
Hold up, phones!
What do you say? Can you lend us a hand here? For Shibuya's sake?
The only sake that interests me is my own.
All the more reason to help us then. I know you've got your sights set on the city.
Quit?
And you can't take over if it gets erased.
I'm on to you, Zeptogram. You manipulated time again, didn't you? And that trash you made was too tough to handle. So, am I right?
Yeah. Actually, you're spot on. But I'm doing everything I can to save the city and us.
I've already factorized the garbage you created. Turns out, it's a product of the rejected cognitive energy of souls lost to time. And that energy keeps multiplying.
Huh? Wait a sec. Didn't that Kubo guy say something like that before?
All the cognitive energy from that would-have-been history gets replaced with a brand new set of thoughts. But now that old cognitive energy's got nowhere to go. It's just waste.
And all that energy is stored right here, inside this pin. Every time I changed our fate, that noise grew stronger. And now, it's so strong we don't stand a chance against it.
Your odds of winning are close to zero, but not equivalent.
How so?
If you align similar figures to the original soul's coordinates, you can overwrite them.
Overwrite how?
By taking the cognitive trash you created with that pin, and replacing all those lost souls with the living souls of Shibuya. But in order to do that, you'll need to awaken the people's consciousness.
What do you mean?
Can't beat that trash while Shibuya's still inoperative. I'll leave the rest of the calculations to you.
So it's not impossible, but it's pretty damn close.
Rindo.
Yeah, but we're anime characters, so like as long as it's not a 0% chance, we'll still find a way to win. Honestly, as anime characters, sometimes even when it is a 0% chance, we still win.
How are we supposed to awaken the people's consciousness? Maybe Kaie will know what to do. I'm sure he and Rhyme will be able to come up with something. Beat!
Sup?
Can you relay all that stuff Minamimoto just said to Rhyme?
Someone else is gonna have to type it. There's no way Beat was listening to all of that.
She and Kaie might be able to come up with a way to suppress the noise.
Oh, for sure. You got it, man. So, what the hell did Pieface say exactly?
Dude, I love Beat. I love Beat. He is the shining star of this game, without a doubt.
How about this? I'll talk, you type.
Yep, the ultimate bro combo. Beat's thumbs and Neku's voice.
Okay, all that's left is convincing Shiba to help. Minamimoto's got the noise at the cafe under control, which means Tsugumi should be freed soon enough. Everything's gonna work out. I'm gonna make sure it does, no matter what.
Man, time travel sure sounds slick.
It's, you know, it sounds cool. Not as great in practice.
even if it's not without its downsides. Gotta say though, I'm surprised. You never struck me as the advice-giving type of guy.
I'm not in it for them. The only equation I'm interested in solving is my own.
He's a real character, that one. But hey, guess I can't complain as long as he's on our side.
Alright, we gotta go. This is like the 6th time we have gone to Tipsetose Hall at 13 to talk to Hashima. Oh my goodness. How many times have I done this now? Too many. How many times have I made that noise even stronger? No, I can't think like that. Rindo? Yeah? You okay there? Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm not buying that. You've been on edge all day. Like you're fighting for your life. We've been fighting for our life every day in this game. I mean, you're not wrong. I don't want to get erased. And I don't want anyone else to get erased either. So I'm doing everything I can to make sure that doesn't happen. Good. Weird conversation, but alright.
Hey, is...
Hishima. Hey.
I guess the 6th time is different because now it's voiced. Hopefully that means this is the last time we have to come to this specific spot.
Well met, Wicked Twisters.
Listen, we need your help.
You sound as if you've rehearsed that line.
I've definitely said it before.
I had a feeling. A sensation not unlike deja vu. Even though you've changed the course of fate, it seems a portion of my previous consciousness has remained intact. You appear troubled.
It's just, those memories will combine with others like it to become an enormous noise. That's what we're up against.
I see.
And if we want to stand a chance, we'll need all the help we can get, including yours and Shiba's. Do you think you can convince him to lend us a hand?
I can't object to someone more prescient than myself, though Shiba is not easily persuaded.
Yeah, you mentioned that before. You said Tsugumi could help.
Well, now she's finally free, which means you should be able to get a hold of her now. Mind giving it a try?
You want Tsugumi and I to ask Shiba to lend us his strength?
It's the only way. Please.
Very well. None among us desires Shibuya's destruction. I shall do what I can to assist you in your plight.
Thank you. I'll see you at the crossing then.
Okay, Hashima and Tsugumi should be able to get Shiba on our side. That still leaves the noise. Nah, it'll be fine. Rhyme and Kay will figure something out. I just know they will. Yeah, hopefully.
We're going again.
Rhyme and Kay should have a way to beat those noise by now. Replay. Kay and Rhyme should have met up by now. I'd better go check in on them. Surely they've come up with something, right? I just hope it's not too late.
Let's move.
Coming through. Hi. Oh, Zuki's here now.
Beat!
Rhyme!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a sec. That's Beat's sister?
Good to see you too.
Wait, you know her, Rin dude?
Hi there, I'm Rhyme Obito, but you can call me Rhyme.
Oh, well, I'm Tosai Furusawa, but you can call me Fred.
Fred, and you must be Nagi. Which would make you Rindo, right? Thanks for reaching out. I think I got what Minamimoto was saying.
Good. So, were you able to come up with anything?
Wait, Math Man? What's he got to do with this?
Well, he's not exactly cooperating with us, but he did provide us with a little intel about the noise we're up against. It's made from the lost souls left behind when I turn back time.
If you align similar figures to the original soul's coordinates, you can overwrite them by taking the cognitive trash you created with that pin and replacing all those lost souls with the living souls of Shibuya.
So those lost souls are the corrupted data we've identified. But if we can tap into the souls that exist in this timeline, we should be able to use them to erase all that excess data.
Yet his radiance sounded less than optimistic. He said we must first awaken the people's collective consciousness.
Yeah, Shibuya syndrome has really thrown a wrench into things.
Indeed. The people's souls have been sapped of their energy.
Why is your dialogue voiced when it's just texting?
They may not give much help in their current state. That said, human souls are known to regenerate on their own. Time heals all wounds, as Rhyme would say.
Exactly. So long as the affected souls remain intact, we should be able to aid their recovery and get them to lend us their strength.
Has Kae ever had a voiced line until now? Like, this late in the game, they should have... Why did they even bother paying a voice actor to voice that? Like, they could have just been like, hey, let's save some money and just not hire someone to voice Kae's stuff, because he only has, like, 8 voiced lines in the entire game.
Let's see. We've got Fret and Nagi, then Neku. Beat can... well, he can provide backup.
Don't be rude to my man Beat, he's the best character in this game.
What you trying to say?
And Neku's strong, so he should be at the center of the network.
Does that make it a Neku work?
Kill Fret. Shoot him. Kill him, right now. Hand me a gun.
One could say that.
No, one could not. Give me a gun with 2 bullets. One for Fret, and one for Nagi. And then give me a 3rd bullet to shoot Fret again.
What do you think, Kae? Exactly. You know, maybe this will work after all. So, Rindo.
Yeah?
If we combine all our powers together, I think we might just have a fighting chance here.
The power of friendship once again!
You really think so?
I do, and I've dubbed this plan... Operation Awakening. Pretty cool, right?
Yeah, but what is it?
Well, Neku uses his powers to sync up with everyone in Shibuya.
Easy.
All of them?
Yep, then Nagi uses her powers to open their minds.
Simple.
'Tis a daunting task.
And that's when you come in, Fret. You're gonna get them excited.
How exactly?
By using your powers to remind people of the joy they felt here in Shibuya.
Yeah, this'll be simple. Oh, hey Shroom, how's it going?
Right now, they've forgotten the thrill of life. But you're gonna help them all remember. Kae and I will help too. We've gotta get ready. We'll catch up with you later.
Okay, great. Thanks, Rhyme. See you in a bit.
Yo, are we ever gonna meet Shiki in this game? Oh, now we can do Rhyme's nonsense. And I definitely want it because it just means we can get more beat drop combos between Rindo and Shoka. And the more beat drop combos available, the better. This has gotta be Joshua. I don't know how they're gonna bring in Joshua at the very last second of the game, but I mean, like, they gotta somehow.
We'll change our fate.
Oh, now we gotta talk to Shiba, so we're like almost at the end, maybe? Are we ever gonna meet Shiki? Hey. So first we go talk some sense into Shiba.
What?
Then we, what do we do again? Did you even read what Kae sent us? Beat doesn't know how to read. Neku's gonna sync up with everyone in Shibuya from the crossing. Then Tsugumi will send out a vision to awaken their consciousness from up on 10-4. Tsugumi, when did Tsugumi become a part of this? Which will leave their minds ready for Nagi to open. When did Tsugumi become a part of this plan? Once she does that, Fret can send out one big reminder to the whole city. I'm gonna have to see one last awful Microsoft Paint picture by Fret. Is that what you're telling me here? Word. So what are we supposed to do? Back up in defense? The Reapers is taking care of the noise, yeah? Yeah, and once we have Shiba on our side, we'll split up and work from there. I am unsure of the feasibility of this plan, but if we don't fees it, Shibuya's toast. The whole city's counting on us. That's right, get feesing, fools! The Reapers will handle the noise prowling about the city. Perfect. Thanks, Kae, for the whole swallow thing, too. You are most welcome. It was my pleasure. Just wanted to thank you while I still can. If it wasn't for the account you made for me, I'd probably still be friendless and alone, but I'm not anymore. I'm happy for you. It's wonderful to see you finally learn to open up. I guess. You always struck me as profoundly lonely, and you were so cold to others, I wanted to help somehow. And I thought, since you struggled with face-to-face communication, why not try a digital medium? And it appears to have worked. Incidentally, if you are reinstated as a Reaper, I will be able to return your Swallow account to you. Thanks, but no thanks. Are you certain? Yeah, now let's do this. Hi, Shiba!
Well, look who it is. My favorite sheeple.
Shiba, listen.
Tsugumi? And you. Quite the odd couple. Not to mention the motley crew standing behind you.
We need your help. Please.
Is that really you in there?
She's as real as she's ever been. Someone sealed her soul inside that doll, and now she's finally free.
What a pleasant surprise.
Yo, like, who did seal her inside a doll? Was it not Shiba? Do we not know who sealed her in a doll? That seems like a pretty big deal to just not know the answer to.
In any case, the game is still afoot. I'd appreciate it if you stayed out of my way.
Perhaps you haven't heard, but the rules have been revised. I'd be mortified if I were caught abiding by outdated protocol.
Never thought I'd see the day when you'd be offering me advice. But go on. Enlighten me. What have I missed? Who had the audacity to revise the rules to my game without my permission?
His name is Kubo. Do you remember?
Kubo? He's a player. No, a Reaper.
Was a Reaper, but he got erased.
What did he do?
He gave you new powers. Named you the Executor.
Hang on. How do you know about all that? And moreover, why is it that I can't remember?
Because Kubo was exorcised in the future.
Exorcised?
Removed from existence entirely. From the UG, the RG, even from your memories. Even though he was running the game with you this whole time. Kubo may be gone, but his rules are still in play. He's made sure this game will end in total chaos.
And why should I believe you?
Because I was one of his pawns too. He used us to erase Shibuya.
Which is precisely what I desire as well.
No, you don't. I've seen the future and you don't survive. You get swallowed up by the noise just like he planned.
He used you to erase Shinjuku. That's the reason Kubo approached you in the first place. I have reason to believe he may have been an angel sent to destroy the city.
An angel?
Assuming he was, everything begins to make sense. He hid among the shadows, granting you the powers that would help him erase Shinjuku. Then, he donned the guise of a Reaper, and began to monitor those of us who survived.
Kaie and Susukichi immediately noticed a change in your demeanor. They suspected foul play and sought to uncover the truth. Sadly, their efforts proved futile, as would any opposition toward a being of the higher plane.
So you're saying I was some sort of puppet, made to dance by this charlatan?
Precisely. How exhausting it must have been to have your strings pulled for 3 full years.
Damn, he ain't really much of a people person, huh?
Never has been.
You left your friends behind in your single-minded lust for power.
What are you talking about? You left me behind!
I may have.
You did, and the rest followed.
Because they were worried about you. I heard their hearts crying out in pain. Kaie, Susukichi, Ayano, and Shoka. Even Hishima. None of them could bear to look at the monster you'd become. And ever since you received those new powers, you shut me out. You stopped listening.
Well, can you blame me? You kept showing me those depressing visions. I couldn't let myself get distracted by them.
Then allow me to show you the truth you've been ignoring. The hour of reckoning is drawing near. Just once, I need you to see what cruel fate awaits us.
All of us. That means you too. I know. I lived through it.
Shiba, open your heart to me.
is that bird?
It's an enormous amalgam of noise. One that grows stronger whenever I turn back time. Kubo, set a timer. And when it runs out, the noise will emerge from this pin to devour us all.
I guess it's on a timer. I never realized that it was on a timer. I thought Kubo just made it happen whenever he wanted. But I guess it has to be on a timer, otherwise the game doesn't have an ending.
We have to stop it. But we're going to need your help.
And what, pray tell, will become of my game?
Is that all you can think of in our hour of need?
You misunderstand. I'll gladly help you take care of the noise created by this Kubo. My concern lies with what happens after the battle is won.
Fine. If it's a fight you want, then I'm game.
Then it's time for a pestilent resurgence!
You mean...
The plague. It eats through planar boundaries. That noise will be nothing.
At 444, I think Kubo said, oh, you're right. He did say, like, there was that one time, but it was during a cutscene where I think the world was exploding. So, you know, it was kind of hard to pay attention. But he said, like, 44 minutes past 44 seconds or whatever. So I guess that was the timer for the thing. I just didn't really, it didn't click in my head that that was a timer going out for the pins to explode or whatever. That's fair.
Besides, that abhorrent angel was kind enough to bless me with these powers. Shouldn't let him burn a hole in my pocket.
Thank you.
Seriously, thanks.
But if we are to stand a chance, we'll need to turn the heat up higher than ever before. Hishima, Tsugumi, lend me a hand. I need you to rouse the citizens of Shibuya from their stupor, light them up, and set their souls ablaze!
Welcome back, old friend.
It's funny. I haven't felt a fever like this in years. Now let's get out there and burn this game to the ground.
Lightning in my hands. Fire up to 3 electrifying attacks at the target and surrounding enemies. The attack will chain if enemies are nearby. Chance of greatly shocking. Ooh. It actually sounds amazing. Let me see that real quick. Where is that one? Where's Super Giga Lightning Pin?